This is very, very serious.
Tonight, a huge gap in the security software used by companies from Yahoo to Google to TurboTax exposed. It's called Heartbleed, and it means for 2 years, the private information of millions of people was sitting exposed, ready to be swiped by anyone who knew it was there.
And our Jay Coles has been looking into the risk. And Jay, you're here to tell us tonight what we need to do to protect ourselves from this.
Yeah, this is really something. Think of it like this: a busted lock on a door. Just because it's broken doesn't mean a thief broke in, but they might have. And there's no way to know for sure. That means just about everybody needs to take some safety precautions.
The gaping security hole is great concern to anyone who shops online, banks online, uses email or social media sites.
Amazon, your banks, any server, 66% of the web pages of the servers on the internet are vulnerable to this attack.
That's because many of them use the same software to encrypt or protect sensitive information. And this week, security researchers found a problem with the code. When the software is working, you just click on a secure website. The site identifies itself and sends that information to your browser. The browser verifies that and sends information back. If it trusts the site, both the website and browser encrypt any communication. Computer forensic investigator Mark Lanterman says that first connection is known as a heartbeat. With the hole in the code, a hacker could send out a secret heartbeat and retrieve any information that is still in memory. And that's why it's called Heartbleed.
So that could include your usernames, your passwords. In our testing, it returned my VPN credentials. This is very, very serious.
Lanterman says everyone is vulnerable, even small companies that don't have a big online presence, businesses like Blarney's Bar and Grill in Dinkytown.
Well, really, for us, it just seems to be a real pain in the neck.
Any company that has a business account or uses a popular server for business emails, it and all of its customer information might be at risk.
I have to get a hold of my computer tech guy that I use and ask him what the impact on me is and how many hoops I have to jump through.
Sometimes there's a lot of hoops. Our computer forensic investigator says the best thing you can do is change all of your passwords. But because this security problem is on the server's end of the web, you should wait a couple of days to make sure they have corrected the problem on their end before you make those changes. And another tip: don't use the same password on multiple sites. If you need help coming up with one, try a password which generates strong passwords for you.
And does he have any tips on how to remember all these passwords?
No, but the computer-generated ones, I guess they have tips for you like that.
All right, yeah. Jay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep.
We did find a website. It's called Gig Hub. It does code review and code management for companies. And it tested 1,000 of the most popular sites online for this threat. Found Target.com and BestBuy.com were not vulnerable, and neither was Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Websites like Yahoo and Flickr were vulnerable yesterday, but they have since installed the fix. Google and TurboTax are also locked.